electrician, hates communism, feet donut operator. And okay, the thing is, people have to say, if I laugh when someone does communism and stuff like that, it's because this is not a thing that comes up in Australia often. So that's why I'm laughing. It's not because I laugh at your beliefs. Also, I hate how koalas scream. It's horrible.
The last 48 hours of my life just raging communism simps because Donald Trump
haven't done it right
Donald
yet.
Trump had that fucking comment about how like, oh, Russia beat the Nazis, and now it's weird because like Donald Trump, right, but like communist sympathizers left, and now all the communist sympathizers are like, yes, Russia beat the Nazis by themselves, and I'm just shitting on all of them, and it's I can't handle it.
Hey, well, happy Pride to you, Tortellini. Welcome in. What?
On X, I'm gonna get canceled if I go on there and have to argue with these fucking people.
What is it?
So
as you're saying, it is this quick history lesson. You're going to
fair, this confuses me with communism with America. Is like anything that isn't a certain thing is socialism or communism, because it's so odd. Like I say something that is very basic Australian like stuff, and someone's like, "Oh my god, you're a communist." It's like what? It's like, I think I said I was like, yeah, Australia has free healthcare. That's pretty good. I think that's a standard. And someone's like, what a communist? It's like, what does that mean? What? I thought that was just in movies.
See, yes, Russia threw a fuck ton of bodies and helped stop the war machine that was Nazi Germany.
Yes, but if your claim to fame is we had the most people die, that's a really shitty stat. I'm sorry. Like,
That's been done.
Imagine if I was in the NBA finals.
Hey, Russia has a strategy. That in the cold. So for it must be a communist. Oh my god. Yeah, I thought it was a meme that Americans do that, but I have learned definitely that it is not a meme apparently. Because Germany lost World War II. Why is he saying Germany lost World War II? I'm so fucking confused.
And LeBron dunked on me the most amount of times, and I was like, I deserve to be MVP because I gave
Isn't it a
up
stereotype we're drunk and barefoot or something?
the most points.
No.
That's
Oh my
fucking
God.
stupid.
Did you know about the NBA? That's impressive.
It's more like League of Legends or Call of Duty, like Warzone. It is you and your three buddies are at the top, and that fourth person on that team has a KD of .006. He's died 80 times. Bro, got one kill. He's like, this is my fucking war.
You get all these fucking dudes that simp over. Oh, did you know the USSR actually manufactured more tanks than America during World War II? Oh, did they? Did they really?
You're scaring
really
me.
interesting. That's cool.
Yeah.
Who'd America send to the Soviet Union in, I don't know, like fucking 1929 and started their entire industrial revolution when he founded the Stalingrad tractor factory?
Who?
Oh, it was Albert Kahn, aka the architect of fucking Detroit. Literally, America started your entire manufacturing capability, and you're gonna sit here and try to flex on me like that's
the left is so scared. I don't know what he's like leaning towards here, but I do agree that there is a lot of history like nerds that like they care really strongly about one point and they will push it so hard. But honestly, I find it weird to simp for any country like in history. Like, why? Like, you can find it interesting, but like the whole idea that a country is infallible or completely useless is kind of like wrong, I guess. That happened too. USSR literally lost so many people.
It's a fucking big W for communism. How much fucking money did America give to the Soviet Union in the early years of
World War II? Australia lost tons of men out of the people we gave them. But that was because we were used historically in wars as literally like cannon fodder. In almost every single war by the British, we were used as cannon fodder.
World War II? Like, what, $11 billion?
Empire, welcome to the delinquents.
You're like, oh, that's...
Exactly. The only empire to simp for is the Roman Empire. That's why I get it more about ancient history, because it's so far away, they don't exist anymore. But also, like, there's some really cool ancient history, like, foundations.
That's not a lot of money. It's like fucking $246 billion-ish dollars. What's Russia's military budget right now?
I don't know.
$86 billion?
I don't know.
You gave him 3 times.
He's so fucking scared. I don't know anything about this. He just starts fucking, it's like fetal position crying. He's like getting so passionate about it, and the other guy's like,
annual military fucking budget, and you're gonna come to me and be like, oh, communism's the fucking best. Yeah, when it's funded by fucking capitalism, sure it is. Why the fuck wouldn't it be?
Hell yeah.
Okay, the same reason you hear everybody like, no, did you know that fucking Cuba has the best healthcare system in the fucking world? And the only reason that Cuba isn't a communist fucking paradise is because America put an embargo on them and refused to do business on them. Yeah, maybe, but explain to me in logical fucking reasoning why it is that a communist fucking utopia can't exist because capitalism isn't going to work with them. It can't exist on its own. They need capitalists to fucking work with them for them to fucking survive, okay? At the end of the day, I've never seen a fucking capitalist trying to build a fucking raft out of shitty, broken fucking tires to swim across shark-infested water to make their way to Florida to fucking escape, okay? Get over it. Communism fucking sucks. You're never going to convince me otherwise. You're fucking wrong. If you think that the USSR...
Because he was saying communism is leftist. So, I don't know. It seems like so contradictory between people that a lot of people find communism is either right or left. Like, it just depends what you're arguing against. Personally, I think no ideology fully works because most of the time things fail because someone is a selfish cunt. There is always one selfish cunt that has to ruin it for everyone. Power mad. Because hospitals are free in the rest of the world, lol. Yeah, hey, abandoned bad dragon story. Welcome, Ben, homie, welcome. We're doing okay. We're watching this video. Because honestly, the real problem, like, it's the same reason capitalism fails a lot of the time. It's not because capitalism is particularly bad. It's because some person is at the top hoarding all resources and being a dick. And it ruins it for everyone else. Some systems are just lean more towards people being selfish. Yeah, selfish cunts, exactly.
Are single-handedly beat the Nazis in World War II, you're fucking wrong. Objectively speaking, I can't fucking help you. Okay? Did they help? Absolutely. I'm happy to admit that they contributed to beating the Nazis. If you think they did it on their own, it's because you're breathing through your mouth and you're objective.
Yeah, I was free to go live. Yay! So I came. I missed you guys.
Fucking retarded. Those are the only fucking reasons that you would think that.
He's fighting ghosts. I like the fat electrician I do, but no one else here is arguing. He's just like, he's having the whole podcast by himself at this point. But this is like when your friend goes on a rant and you just keep drinking as they fucking lose it. Because they're just like, they need to let off the steam. So, because you can see he's kind of just more done with people drawing some comparison. This is so common with history nerds too. Like, they have their opinion and they're just like, I'm fucking done with these assholes. Because I would say this, but I get the same way with some history points, or when someone talks about history articles and stuff in certain ways, like they read it like it's a puff piece instead of just, you know, actual research.
Okay? Furthermore, the only reason that World War II even fucking happened is because the Nazis and the USSR had an agreement that they were gonna go ahead, they're like, oh, go ahead, invade fucking Poland, and we're gonna have separate spheres of influence, and then we're not gonna fight, and then the Nazis attacked the USSR anyways, and then they joined the fucking Allies, okay? So the USSR is the reason that World War II even fucking happened.
Is that beer? Is that all beer? Busch Light. What is that?
You don't get to claim credit for being the only ones that fucking won, okay? Shut the fuck up. I can't fucking handle it. Like, I got 2 sons, and then people are like, oh, you do jujitsu. You're a big fucking tough manly man.
You are.
What if your kids grew up, what if one of them was gay? I don't care at all. They can be gay all they want. It's not going to bother me at all. But if my child...
It's okay to be gay. You heard it here first, guys. Just in time for Pride Month. It's okay to be gay. Ciao. Awesome.
grows up to simp over the USSR or the German military, I'm going to consider myself a fucking failure as a father because my kid's objectively fucking retarded, okay?
Yeah.
That's not acceptable to me. I fucking hate it.
Dude, going to college with you must be a fucking nightmare.
No, try being the fucking professor.
Your teacher's like, this is college algebra. We just asked you to help us with the problem.
So this is Art 101?
Bro, it's terrible.
Everyone in your class is like this.
You guys should see the fucking diatribes that Nick writes. He sends us of arguing with college kids.
Oh my god. He's the guy who goes on Reddit and he's just like so passionately reads and everything. I feel like everyone has that one thing when you get to argue with something, you just go off. you have that one topic. I have a friend, it's like tactics in games, like or Genshin Impact and stuff. Someone says something blatantly wrong, he'll just go off. Mine is like history and Final Fantasy. Like some parts of history. Like
He bullies. That's your Twitter.
Yeah, you do in-person Twitter. You do Twitter and IRL. Like, oh my god.
Have you what's the last battle you've been in on your college frontier?
It was that, actually. Somebody was like, actually, you know the...
No, that was what he was arguing about? No, I wouldn't have... That's why he's reading. He probably did this argument before this podcast, and he's still reeling. He's still going. He's hyped from the fight.
The Soviet Union
I wouldn't have
manufactured more fucking tanks, and it was me just going off. Like, actually, the only reason they could manufacture tanks is because America sent their best fucking engineers to the USSR to teach them how to manufacture tanks. Furthermore, your tanks are shit.
He has PTSD, the guy on the left. I don't know who he is, but his eyes says it all. He's like, oh no, it's starting again.
So, America gave you like 4,000 fucking Sherman tanks and 400,000 trucks. Did you know that in 1945, over fucking 3/4 of all the vehicles that the USSR military had were fucking manufactured by America? Go fuck yourself. If you're gonna sit here and be like, communism's better because they can manufacture more shit, only because America's funding you, okay? The only reason that you motherfuckers were running proxy wars in Afghanistan
That's the face I make when I try and reel in Luca when they're like going on a rant that could potentially get them cancelled. Like, that's like me right there just going, oh my god, oh my god.
80s and 90s were because America taught you how to do it because we did it to you in World War II. Go fuck yourself. Communism sucks. Jesus Christ.
Just some kid like this, just being like,
Just fucking.
What was the response?
I get it. Oh,
What was the response?
that wasn't real communism. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. Okay. Every problem you have with capitalism, that's not real capitalism.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself. Get out of here.
Well,
we just haven't done it right yet.
Yeah, exactly.
well, technically, that is, I know a lot of people go, haha, real communism. But technically, when you go down to what communism is supposed to be, a lot of countries that say they're communist don't actually obey any of the rules of communism. They don't obey fucking any of them.
Like,
Look at you.
we're
You're like
like,
sweating.
we're
And again,
fucking,
it's because man is corrupt. If everyone wasn't a cunt, things would work just generally a lot better. More mad if his son loved communism than be gay. Well, that's the thing. Capitalism also has giant flaws that they don't do capitalism correctly. Does that mean capitalism doesn't work? Or it just means no one actually executes it correctly? Same with nuclear power. Nuclear facilities blow up due to not being taken care of correctly. Is that because nuclear power doesn't work? Or is it just because people are cunts?
1, 2, maybe 3 tops. 3 more genocides.
I would say
and
some
we're gonna have-
power structures are set up for the bad to rise to the top. And that's really all you can hope to do, is make a structure where it's harder for the bad to rise to the top. And that's like all you can do. Who makes the better tanks is being used to say communism bad.
I'm out this whole
Yeah, it's hard to
communism
follow.
idea. Okay, look, communism is fucking stupid. Communism is perfect on paper. Okay, it's the greatest. It's the greatest way to live.
See? On paper, see, that's the thing. It can work if you took out man from it. A lot of things could work if you took out the nature of man. And that's the problem I feel like with a lot of things. He's about to contradict me after this, but I feel like a lot of things in theory could work if you take out man's nature. Like mankind, not men. Mankind. Someone's gonna cancel me, so it's like mankind, but of women. And it's like, it's like...
that's ever been devised. The problem with having a perfect work of art is you're trying to apply it to an imperfect canvas, and that is
he actually agreed with me!
Humans are greedy, arrogant, stupid assholes.
Oh, fuck you! He agreed! My man!
Everybody is at some point during the day. It's just a matter of how often you are that person. Everybody's a stupid, arrogant greedy. This is why fucking roundabouts don't work, right? Roundabouts are basically communism, right? They're the communism of road structure.
Agreed! That's the thing. If you research it out of history, everything comes back to, man, humans are kind of assholes, aren't they? That's why most of the bad things in history and everything that happens somehow directly comes back to, are people actually just cunts? Like somehow, if you research enough, it always comes back to that.
Okay? Are they better on paper? Absolutely. They're way more efficient. Except for Janet is in her fucking minivan trying to hand little Tommy fucking Cheetos while she's trying to take a fucking roundabout at 65 miles an hour, and it doesn't fucking work, okay? Get
It's
over
the
it.
redistribution of pavement.
Humans are dumb, and you have to take it into account when you're trying to build a civilization. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it works.
God, I love you, Nick.
I fucking hate communism. Have I brought this up?
I don't know.
Roundabouts are communism?
Yes.
I love that.
100%.
That's
I
a
get so
that's
mad
a
at it
shirt.
because people will
That's a
stop,
shirt.
and now I get it because people stop it. Like you have people that go through. They're like, "Oh, no one's coming." I'll go, but some people will yield and they'll just stop,
Just sit there.
go, and you are right. It is
It's
the
communism.
individual.
It's perfect on paper, but people fuck it up.
Yeah, it's exactly like returning your shopping cart back to the little fucking stall. You can't rely on everyone to do that.
No, you cannot.
And it gets that great internet video that one dude that throws
No,
that.
there's fucking stickers on people's cars and,
And they
shit.
get soup.
He's still out there, right? Isn't he
Oh,
like
yeah,
doing
he's
that?
still doing internet
Fighting a good
content.
fight?
Dude,
That's
he
a good
gets
question. Do you guys return your shopping carts to the slots? Like after you've done your shopping? I'm curious. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Even small systems fail because people just don't obey the rules. And roundabouts is a good one. Yes, I always do too. I know so many people that don't. But yeah, I do. A little, but like so many people just don't.
It'll be all right,
so
buddy.
angry.
And then you get fucking,
Hey, look at-
and then you get fucking Tucker Carlson going to Russia, being like, "Oh, fucking Russian grocery stores are so great. You have to put 10 rubles into the grocery cart, and then that incentivizes you to return the grocery cart back to where it was." Yeah, fucking America does that too. It's called Aldi.
Yeah.
Okay, we invented it in West Germany in 1940 fucking 6, right after World War II. Yeah, we do that too.
I
Okay,
literally
I'm
wrote a
sorry.
paper on that in business.
Yeah, but they have it too, but it's German. It's not American, I guess. But I've worked in a supermarket and know the pain of having to collect
In school.
them.
It's the most
all
successful
in.
like grocery store
Aldi's
chain
the shit.
in the world.
Aldi's the greatest grocery store
I did
on
a
the
case
planet.
study on it
I
for
don't
like
know. Did people actually simp for Russia? Because I always thought it was a general thing that Russia's kind of a shithole because of generally very oppressed because of a dictatorship almost. Like I thought that was a general consensus. Is there actually people in America that simp for Russia? Like I would think they were like, what? That's so crazy. I would have thought even if you were like thought communism could work. Like, you think that would be a bad example for communism working, you would think?
You want to know the number one consumer rated best grocery store
No,
in America?
Alpha Dudes, also Russia fanboys, weird. Hey, Chris Oasis, welcome in. I don't think that's true. Because I can't imagine. Maybe socialism, probably. Communism, probably not. I don't, but to be fair, you Americans call everything that you guys don't have socialism. No offense to America, but literally it's things in my daily life I have been called socialist. Is so odd to me. So, I don't know, there's people in Oz who admire Russia. Fuck those people. Fuck those people. So I don't know. I don't think there's anything technically wrong with some parts of socialism I can see. At least the comparisons I've had with my country. I think a lot of them are just the government kind of working. I don't know. I don't think the government should be sitting on their fucking arse cheeks all the time. And
It's
with a
Aldi.
giant
You wanna know the
parking lot?
number 2
Oh,
store?
No, I was wrong.
It's Trader Joe. Guess who owns Trader Joe?
Aldi.
Okay, because the Aldi brothers were two German soldiers right after World War
want
II.
to open the grocery store.
They started their own grocery store. Okay, do you understand?
Yeah, misinformation. Honestly, that's why a lot of times when I see someone just regurgitating misinformation, I don't get angry at them. I feel bad for them that they're a bit easily brainwashed, if that makes sense. I kind of just mostly feel bad, that someone can be easily misled.
The fucking. Do you understand?
Let him cook.
Do you understand
Let him
how
cook.
hard it would be?
He's
to
cooked.
Was it Russian? I thought it was German. Go back. Or did I hear
grocery
that?
store. Okay, do you understand the fucking? Do you understand?
Let him cook.
Do you understand
Let him
how
cook.
hard it
He's-
would be
he's
to open
cooked.
a fucking grocery store in West Germany in
No, it's
1946?
German,
Gives you
not
from this
Russian.
sub.
Yeah, I was German. I was
Instead.
pretty sure Aldi was German.
Just subscribe.
Yeah, Yeah,
upgrading
got
their
me,
cell.
got me.
Copper, small amount of money.
Thanks so
which gives
much,
you a
advisor for
sub
the resub.
and stuff.
Pew, 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 pew. Yeah. Roxas always gets me second
Dicks,
guessing.
Yeah.
they're playing on fucking hardcore mode. Okay, they founded a grocery store. It worked great.
New
Two
Game
brothers,
Plus.
and then in like the 1980s, they're like, "I want to have cigarettes," and the other brother's like, "I don't want to have cigarettes," and they're like, "Cool, let's separate. You run half the Aldis, I'll run the other half of the Aldis, and then we'll just have two separate businesses, but we'll work together." And that's what they did. And they had Aldi North and Aldi South in Germany, right?
very German.
Then they came to America. You can't have Aldi in America due to trademarks, so they're like, "Fuck it, we'll be Aldi
really?
and Trader Joe," and that's fucking what's going on in America right now. They're the greatest grocery
They
store
were divided in the middle.
ever.
They divided right down
This
the middle.
is really reminding me. I haven't gone to Aldi in a long time.
Divided.
It's
right.
like it's like
Germany
they
was very
couldn't help
divided.
themselves.
Germany was very. It was like
Was there a wall or
I just wish
something?
it wasn't across, like, because I have to walk everywhere now. It's like across the highway part, so it's like a pain in the ass to walk there.
Wall, yeah, the Berlin Wall. They had East and West, like
Yeah.
capitalism, communism, hungry, fed, that whole shtick. But then they had North and West, which is Aldi North, Aldi South. The
Yeah.
two brothers. One had cigarettes, one.
I like Aldi. It's a lot cheaper than the other places. It's good for some things, I would say. Hey, Debunking for the
My
resub.
dick is uncomfortably
Hi,
erect.
Jane.
Didn't. One became Trader
hi.
Joe's. The other one's just Aldi. It's
nice
the greatest
and
grocery
ours.
store ever.
It
No big
lit-
deal.
Yeah, I mean it's the number one thing that you studied like in business
There's no Aldi North. How North? How North we talking
school
here?
about a company and like understanding scale. Like it's literally like I studied all the economics of it.
Yeah.
Everything he says is right.
I love their spinach puffs. They're good. Okay,
The
interesting
army
video.
makes-
He made some good points in there. And I just love the dynamic here of he's just like ranting and his friends are just like, holy shit, he's just going off. It's hilarious.